Now, don't hesitate to once in a while say amen. It means in the Greek, so be it, or let it be so. So, I mean, you're affirming the Word of God, you're affirming the message when you say amen. Don't hesitate to say that when you feel the power of the Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Not bad, not bad. My granddaddy would say this about our present world today. He would say, it's going to hell in a handbasket. Now, I don't know what that means exactly, except that it's a given matter headed toward disaster. It has very obscure roots in the English language. It goes back many years. St. Paul put it this way to Bishop Timothy. Know this also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For people shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. You know, some guy picked a little kid, put him off the balcony in a mall. That's happened twice. How can you do that? Truce breakers, false accusers, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And to make it clear, he also said to Timothy, the Spirit expressly says that in the latter times some will abandon the faith and follow deceiving spirits and things taught by demons. Such teachings come through the hypocritical hours whose consciences have been seared with a hot iron. Now I also know we're in the age of grace. This may not be the last times, but as sure as hell the handbasket feels like it.
Amen.
Yeah. You know, I spoke last week on how Christians can stop from turning dark by affirming the great truths. I'd like to speak this week on why darkness comes and the ways and means to keep the light on. You know, I had a survey this week. I asked many of my friends, what has happened to human sanity? I got a lot of responses. I narrowed them down to a few very concise areas. And I'm going to present those along with what we can do to make it different. The first preamble. You know, the whole world changed in AD 60. And you know why? The whole world changed in AD 60. You know why? Because Christianity became a champion for civility, compassion, order, and truth. And dictators, kings, thugs, strongmen, tyrants, emperors, and the most common of mankind came into submission under the risen Christ. The world changed its whole natural order of things from violence and chaos and hatred, belligerence and meanness and bile. And it changed because Christianity took root and grew and spread. And for centuries, the people who worshiped the one good God of Hebrews and the Son kept the faint fabric of sanity from shredding. The result was good, justice, and the decency of care of others. Now the countries of this world are in the post-Christian era, and we're dealing with the horrors of the fading light. We're no longer forced to be reckoned with as Christians, which is sad. Now, next slide. Now it's pick any God or any religion. That's the end credo, in which one can cherry pick from all the teachings of isms and doctrines, or make up your own truth and tenet. And truth is wrong, and subjectivity is the answer found in philosophy and psychology. Now I want you to know, these coming words are not my words, but those of Jehovah, God of wonders and miracles and results. This is His word. You shall have no other gods before me. Now that's the truth. You can't pick your own God and expect it to work. You can't pick your own religion and expect it to work. There is one God, one thing. That's the name of Jehovah God. You forget that commandment. You forget it. You just let it go out of your consciousness. And the reckoning will come this way. Next slide. Next slide. First, you will have the manifestation of unconstrained evil. Now, I had an African pastor that came to the U.S. to visit a few weeks ago. He came to talk to the churches of his denomination. And he told me later of his experiences. He said this: I could not absorb the utter contempt I felt from the people of God because I expressed openly my views on morality, the sanctity of life and marriage between the man and the woman, and the reverence for the Holy Word. What demons are in the United States churches? That's what he said. He expressed openly his faith, and he got contempt back for that. And he couldn't believe it. And he said it this way: what demons are in the U.S. churches? You know, these are times when all manner of indulgences are ignored or supported or in some way tolerated by the Christian church. So the manifestation, you forget God, evil rules. Next slide. And rampant entitlement and intolerance. That's the next thing that happens. A Christian girl that I know attended the world religion class, in which one of the assignments was to present in written and oral form the religion in one's faith beliefs. However, Christianity was disallowed. The professor said it was just too common and too divisive for college freshmen. You can teach and preach and talk about any religion you want to, share your faith, but not Christianity. Too common and too divisive for freshmen. And she was indignant, but she didn't file a protest. And the belief that one is inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment, entitlement, you know, that's a myth. Though it's highly regarded as truth. You know, I want to say this. No one, now get this, no one is a child of the universe. I'm waiting.
Amen.
Let me say it again. No one is a child of the universe.
Amen.
The universe does not beget children. And the universe is indifferent to your problems. And it's without regard to your needs or your wants. Life is good only when you work at it. And believe me, even though that you work at it, there are no guarantees but death and taxes. That's the only guarantees you got. And karma is also a bankrupt fantasy. There's no such thing as karma either, people. You're not a child of the universe. There is no karma. There is what you make of it. And if you make of it God, you put God in your life will be easier, though not perfect. Next fantasy. There's also the reality of options and distractions. You know, I work with young people who have no achievable dreams, ambitions, and nothing of meaningful interest. They usually share two things in common. Guess what the first one is? Can you guess? Video games. And wandering in the mind. They muse on the morbid and they believe in the magic of immediate gratifications. You know, it's so easy to change a channel, play a new screen, pick from thousands of entertaining things. It's so easy to be distracted away from God, away from spiritual things, away from truth, into anything and everything. Just go to a new game, go to a new TV. It's just amazing. I can't even go to the library anymore because it's too hard to pick a book to read. The scripture says this: the greatest commandment, Jesus said, is love your Lord your God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, and with all your being. That's a singular concentration to focus, to know God. Consuming and awesome is this pursuit. I will set my mind, I will set my world, I will set my focus, I will set my concentration on knowing God before I will know Minecraft. The next one is isolation and loneliness. You know, the more devices we have to communicate, the more divisive we have become. Suicide rate in the United States has risen significantly over the past 2 decades. It's the highest level since World War I. And you know where suicide is high, really high? In 9 to 12-year-olds. Can you believe that? Now, what is a 9-year-old or 12-year-old thinking even about killing themselves? That's just absurd to me. But it's really high in that category. Dread and despair and anxiety and invaded, and they mute those eternal words from Isaiah. This is how Isaiah put it. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. You know this? This is true, people. We, the body of Christ, are supernatural beings. You know that, right? Say amen. Amen. Say it right in the community. We're supernatural beings.
Amen.
Amen. We are endowed with power from on high to live above the mortal rituals of death. We don't have to become addicted. We don't have to be strung out. We don't have to be filled with anxiety and dread. We can live above those things. But we got to know God and understand the message of His Spirit in our lives. The last one, next one. This one took me off guard. Actually, I had 2 people say this to me. The reason why we've lost our sanity is because our leadership has failed us. What does that mean? Our pastors, our clergy, our religious teachers should be ashamed of the pablum they spew every Sunday morning or every week behind the pulpit. Talentless theology. Feel good, feel right, health, wealth, prosperity. And I'm not preaching against any of those things so much as I'm saying that's not the full story. The full story is grace. The full story is the meaning of suffering. The full story is the meaning of people dying and going to their eternal destiny. I said in a service yesterday, honoring Debbie Smith, I was filled with joy, almost overwhelmed. Not with grief, not with sadness, but joy for her. Knowing that she's in a world that we can't comprehend until we get there. But it's much better. That's our hope and that's our belief. Our kids have been raised in churches and they know little doctrine. They have no apology to offer against the skeptic. I can't hardly believe that sometimes. You know, John 3:16 just doesn't cut it anymore. And kumbaya is a feel-good without any substance. We have to get back to knowing what we believe in and appreciating and valuing our faith. And we can offer an apology for it. Next slide. So to pull back from hell's basket will take the courage to do at least 3 things. And the first one is this one. Next slide. Confront the ungodly when opportunity comes. Confront the ungodly. Oh yeah. Don't be afraid or intimidated, ashamed or alarmed. God will give you the words you need at the moment you need them to confront the ungodly. The heathen, they're in darkness anyway. So you expose them as the frauds, as the charlatans, as the liars, and the cons that they are. They have no truth. They pretend they know something when they don't. They pretend to offer you something which they don't have. They pretend they can lead you down a path which will end up going to hell. Confront them, expose them. And I dare say, and maybe I'm getting too old in some ways for this, but make them either resent you or admire you.
Amen.
Don't take the middle ground. I don't want to compromise anymore. I'm over it. This world is too dark, too scary. Confront it. Call it out for what it is. I know the great God. I know the one way. I know the truth. And I'm not ashamed of it. And believe me, I'll tell you that. Next. Examine your own life. Ask the Holy Spirit to empower you to live in liberty and wisdom and to overcome those besetting shortcomings, whether they be severe or they be keen. If you're an addict, get to church. Go to rehab. Get an AA. Get it done. If you're struggling with anxiety, read the Word of God. Get with somebody that can help you. See a Christian counselor. Do something to get it done. When one is in temperance and moderation and comfortable in one's own skin, one can speak of Christ by witness and testify with authority. You know, Debbie Smith was a woman of few words, but you should have seen the audience yesterday. There were so many people here, we had standing room only. And the message we got clear from people who knew her was she was a woman, not of words, but of witness and power and testimony of the faith. I should die like that. Next slide. Run into the darkness. Run into the darkness. Either as a quasar or as a tiny candle. Just shine. And shine. And shine as the ambassador of Christ. Next slide. Do not team up with those who are unbelievers. How can righteousness be a partner with wickedness? How can light live with darkness? Let us get the demons out of our churches, people. Let us move into our witness and power as Christians of faith and holy life. Let us not team up any longer with evil. Let's not succumb to it. Now, I got one going this way. I got four coming back at me. So please take it for granted. I understand as I preach this, I'm talking to me too. Harl, go into the light. Run there. Live your life accordingly. Holy Spirit, we thank you for the Word of God and the power of faith that we have. Let us live it and witness it. And everybody said, Amen. And everybody said, Amen. Amen.